Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Wish You Luck, back at it again with another YouTube video. Let me get rid of this bottom banner for you guys. Please go away. Please go. There we go. Fade into black, baby. Today's video is the $1,000,000 question. The question I've gotten more than I think I've been asked anything else in my stream for the past 3 weeks. Wish, is Beyond Light worth it? Was Beyond Light worth? What do you think I should buy Beyond Light? This is gonna piss off people. Anything I say pisses off people. So if you can't, you can't win them. You can't make everybody happy, right? Let me lower this because I don't want this shit getting demonetized. You don't have to hear shit here. Actually, you can't make everybody happy, right? So I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly how I feel about Beyond Light. I've tweeted about it, I've said it on stream, but I'll make the video so that anytime someone asks me in stream, we can just refer them to the video. Beyond Light has arguably one of the best raids to come out in Destiny. People love the raid, people love the mechanics of the raid, people love how hard it is to not fail the raid, and per se, like every moving piece of your team has to be able to do something in this raid. It's unlike other raids where, like, let's say Vault of Glass, right? Like, some people could slack off, or let's say what was the last raid? I don't even do raids. Let's say like Last Wish. Like your Last Wish, you could literally like drag people through that raid, right? Because of DPS mechanics and whatnot, advantages you can take, but we won't talk about that. This raid is phenomenal, right? The Beyond Light raid is incredible. However, my biggest issue with Beyond Light is that there is not enough loot to warrant a $50 DLC. I understand that design costs money, but I think that one of the biggest oversteps this DLC, and one of the constant oversteps that Bungie has had in the past 2 or 3 DLCs, is giving us meaningful things to grind for and giving us meaningful ways to do it. Let's take for example Menagerie. Menagerie, in most people's opinion, was the most efficient, best way we've ever had a way to grind loot in Destiny 2. For me, I played more Menagerie than I've played any activity like Menagerie, because in the Menagerie, I wanted a few weapons. I wanted a hand cannon, I wanted a specific roll on my shotgun, I wanted armor specifically, or specifically rolled. Menagerie had things for me to go in and do, and it had weapons for me to chase, and it was fun, right? Like, there was even an exploit in Menagerie where I could get like 11 drops, and for most people that made it great. Like, that's what Destiny is about. Destiny is about that loot, right? Beyond Light kind of gives us a way to farm things that we want, right? It gives us a way, using the crow system on Tangled Shore, it gives us a way to kind of perfect these rolls that we want, and perfect the builds that we want on armor, but it doesn't give us meaningful items to chase. I read something somewhere like Bungie took out 116 items or weapons or something, and they implemented 28. Now, even if that number is slightly off, let's say the number is they took out 110 items and they put in 35, right? It's not close to being enough for a $50 DLC. I posted a tweet that got some traction regarding what we received in, I think it was Forsaken, and what we received in Beyond Light. It's both the same price, except in Destiny 1, or not Destiny 1, sorry, just Forsaken, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, Beyond Light, right? In Destiny 1, there was no Seasons Pass system. So in Destiny 1, when we got a DLC, it was just, here's the DLC, you pay $30 for it, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, go grind, go get weapons. You know, there were so many exotics in Destiny 1's Forsaken drop. Like, when I say so many, I mean actually go look it up. I think there were more new exotics in Forsaken than there were any weapons in Beyond Light. So Beyond Light gives us this foundation. It gives us Crow's system of attaining god rolls. It gives us a new raid. It gives us a new subclass, but it doesn't give us things to use or things to go look for in the universe with all these new things that we have. We have a new raid, but we don't have things to chase in the raid. We have a new subclass, but we don't have a reason to go out and use our subclass other than to continue doing the things that we've already been doing, right? Like, you can do a strike that you've been doing for the past 2 years on Dawnblade, but here's new content, go do it on a stasis subclass. To me, that's new content for maybe a few days. It diversifies the encounter for a few days, and then the stasis subclass polish that everyone has in their eyes, that new car smell, that starts to wear off, and people start to get bored of the fact that stasis is essentially the only real new toy we get to play with. Sure, there may be 2 or 3 weapons that you want to go chase, but there aren't things that are meaningful. Bungie made all 150s, 140s, hand cannons. I'm a hand cannon user, so I'm going to speak on hand cannon. If this doesn't apply to you, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. Bungie introduced all 150s into 140s. However, they didn't add any new 140s. Bungie, I hope, has known that rapid fire pulses have been meta for a while now, but they didn't add any rapid fire pulses. And I think it was such a big misstep, considering they brought back the Omnigul Strike, sure, with a different boss, but Omnigul Strike was used in Destiny 1 for a rapid fire frame Grasp of Malak farm, and that's something that they completely didn't capitalize on. So there were a lot of slight missteps that I'm not sure why they happen in Destiny 2. I'm not sure, like, I don't want to comment on the development team, but there are just consistent missteps in Destiny 2. When a DLC drops, it's like we're excited for what the DLC is bringing, but then we see what's in the DLC and everyone just kind of lets out a sigh of disappointment, like, ugh. So I'm gonna get to enjoy this DLC for a few weeks, and then, you know, that's kind of it. I don't know, you guys chime in, let me know what you guys think about Beyond Light. I'm personally not too crazy about it, and I've said it before. If I wasn't streaming Destiny for a living, I probably wouldn't be playing Destiny anymore. You guys let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream or the next video. Peace.